Hello everyone, welcome to solve this nice math Olympiad algebra problem. So here we have k multiplied by k multiplied by k minus k multiplied by k equals to 100, and we solve this problem for the values of k. So here you see that we have this is k is multiplied by 3 times and the exponent of each k is 1 on both of these terms. So here we can apply the exponent law. According to that exponent law, if you have bases are same, then we add its exponents, so that we add these exponents and it will be written as k to the power of 1 plus 1 plus 1. Similarly, we add these two exponents and we write it as k to the power of 1 plus 1. And now further in the next step we need more simplifications, and we rewrite this equation as k cubed minus this will becomes k square equals to 100. So further in the next step this equation will becomes cubic equation in k variable. So it means that this equation has 3 roots. So now we will find all that 3 roots of this equation. So here first we need to focus in the right hand side, and in the right hand side we have 100, and we will write this 100 as 125 minus 25. We know that 125 minus 25 becomes 100 here. And now in the next step we need to make write these two numbers into the prime factors form, and we know that the prime factors of 125 are 5 cubed and the prime factors of 25 are 5 square. So further in the next step we need to move these two terms in the left hand side. So first we can move 5 cubed here and we make the pair of k cube with 5 cube, and here we have the remaining terms are this is minus k square, and when we move this minus 5 square in the left hand side it will becomes plus 5 square, and this whole equation equals to 0. So further in the next step we need to rearrange the terms, and first we write this is k cubed minus 5 cubed, and here we take common negative sign and we get k square minus 5 square equals to 0. So here in order to solve further we need two formulas here. First we apply the cubic formula. You know that if we have a cubed minus b cubed, it is equals to a minus b times of a square plus ab plus b square. Similarly, in the second factor, we can apply the square identity. You know that a square minus b square equals to a minus b times of a plus b. Okay, so here you see that our a is k and here our b is 5. Similarly, here again our a is k and b is 5, so that we will apply the first we can apply the cubic formula on the first term, so that our first term is written as, first you have a minus b, here our a is k and b is 5 into a square. So here our a is k square plus ab, again a is k and b is 5 plus b square, so b is 5 square minus, here we apply the second formula, square formula. So we write this k square minus 5 square as k minus 5 times of k plus 5, and this whole equation equals to 0. So further in the next step you see here from both of these two equations we have k minus 5 be the common term, so that we will take common k minus 5, and here we get the remaining terms are k square plus this will be written as 5k plus this 5 square equals to 25, and when you take common k minus 5 from here we get minus times of k plus 5. So when you multiply this negative sign on these two terms, so these two terms will becomes negative and we write it as minus k minus 5, and this whole equation equals to 0. So now in the next step we need to simplify the terms, and we have k minus 5 times of k square plus 5k minus k becomes 4k, 25 minus 5 becomes 20, and this whole equation equals to 0. And now in the next step we will break this equation into two cases. The first case is we take k minus 5 equals to 0. The second case is we take k square plus 4k plus 20 equals to 0. So from first case we get the value of k is equals to 5. This is the first real root of the given equation, and now here in order to solve this second equation we can just first we write the coefficients of this equation, and its coefficients are a equals to 1, b equals to 4, and c equals to 20. And first we state the quadratic formula as minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a. This is our quadratic formula. And now here in the next step we will substitute the values of a, b and c in this quadratic formula, so that here when we will substitute the values, it will be written as k is equals to this is minus b, the value of b is 4, it will becomes minus 4 plus minus square root of b square. B is 4 square minus 4 times of a is 1, c is 20, and it is divided by 2 times of a. Here our a is equals to 1. And now in the next step we need more simplifications, and it will be written as k equals to this is minus 4 plus minus square root of this 4 square equals to 16 minus here we have 4 times of 20, and it is written as 2 times of 1 becomes 2. And now here we need more simplifications, and it will be written as minus 4 plus minus square root of, here we take common 4 and we get the remaining values are 4 minus 20, and it is divided by 2. So further in the next step we need more simplifications, and it will be written as minus 4 plus minus, here you see that the square root of 4 equals to 2 times of this is 4 minus 20 equals to minus 16, and it is divided by 2. So here we will focus on this square root term, and it will be written as minus 4 plus minus 2 times, here we can apply the square root separately on both of these values, and it will be written as the square root of 16 into square root of minus 1 divided by 2. And now further in the next step we have this is minus 4 plus minus 2 times of this is square root of 16 equals to 4, and we know that square root of minus 1 equals to iota, and it is divided by 2. So now in the next step we need to break this fraction, and it will be written as minus 4 over 2 plus minus this is 2 times of 4 becomes 8 over 2 into iota. And now we cancelled this term, this is 2 times of 2 is 4, this is 2 4s are 8, and we get our k is equals to minus 2 plus minus 4 times of iota. So these are the other two complex roots of the given equation, and the given equation has one real root, it is k equals to 5. So these are the total 3 roots of the given equation. This is the final answer, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.